So lots of movie reviews today. Now that it's just me, and I don't have to rely on anyone else had seen these movies, you're gonna get some movie reviews from me today. And today, or right now, I want to talk specifically about Don't Worry, Darling. Right, and now everyone that knows about this movie knows that it's what they know, or the reason they do know it is because the drama that was surrounding the making of the movie. As it was coming to theaters, we found out, a lot about the Harry Styles and Shia LaBeouf stuff. He says he quit. She says she fired him. He has proof. She looks weird. Then we found out Florence Pugh has we hear Florence Pugh has issues with her, and that they were feuding on set, and then she denies that, and then people say, well, Florence Pugh was upset because Olivia Wilde was having sexual relationships with her cast, which specifically Harry Styles, who was cast to replace Shia LaBeouf. And then we found out that was true. She was having a sexual relationship with her actor. So then we wondered, well, then was there beef between her and Florence Pugh? Who knows, man? All I want to say is that I don't know what's going on with all of that drama and shit. But because of all of that shit, it kind of, and then also there was the Chris Pine spitting thing. Did Harry Styles spit on Chris? So much controversy. But yeah, so because of all this controversy and drama surrounding it, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to go out to theaters and check this out. And you know what? I don't really care. I'll see it if I see it, when I see it, if I see it, But just maybe, I don't know, last week or so, it was creeping into the late night hours, as I like to say. And yeah, I was scrolling around on all of my apps. I have every app known to man, and I want to find something good and new to watch. And I come across HBO Max, I believe, that's playing Don't Worry, Darling, or has Don't Worry, Darling up now. And I see it, I'm like, hey, said I would watch it if I wanted to, when I wanted to, and here it is, and it's late. It's just me by myself. I'm in the living room. I have the big TV. I have the sound system. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will. And then a little bit of it started to play, right? And I mean, immediately within like 40 seconds of what started to play, like, you know how it does. It'll show you like a little example, right, of the movie while you're deciding if you want to click on it or not. And it did. And immediately I was taken in. And I was like, oh man, this looks awesome. And I didn't even let that trailer or piece of marketing material finish. I immediately clicked into the movie, started the movie. This movie was awesome. I really enjoyed this movie. I can't believe it's received as much hate on the Rotten Tomato scale as it is. I believe it was like a 34, 37%. And audience was higher, 70s, maybe 80s or whatever. And good on you, audience. It did seem like this movie could kind of play on a lot of tropes and things that a lot of other movies had done. So I could totally get as a critic that you're like, hey, been there, did that. But I thought it did some of those things a lot better than any recent movies that I had seen. Olivia Wilde's Booksmart was one of, if not the best directorial debut that I've seen to date. And I thought she directed this movie beautifully. She also acted in this movie in a small role. And it's neither here nor there. I mean, it wasn't good or bad, but Harry Styles, for who he is, I thought it was all right. I'll give him that. But Florence Pugh stole the show. Who knew she was so amazing? I mean, you all can tell me, oh, I knew. Well, good for you guys. Good for you. You Kreskin future seeing Professor Xavier mother effers, because for me, all I had to go off of really was, you know, her in that Black Widow role, and then she played an episode in Hawkeye. Like, I mean, she plays that character cool and everything, but this is way different, and this really shows you that this girl's got some chops, man, and she knows how to act. And I can't wait to see her in more future and stuff moving forward that's more like that suspense and thriller and like, what the fuck is going on, you know? I you know, in my review on YouTube, I called it very Lynchian, and it is very Lynchian. And if you guys don't know David Lynch or haven't seen anything like David Lynch, it also feels a lot kind of like what WandaVision felt like, right? Where you're in this town, it seems secluded, everything's weird, everyone's acting different, and you're just like, the whole time you're like, what the hell is going on? And you fall in love with the main character, again, Florence Pugh, because her performance is just stellar. It's just outstanding, and you can't help but not fall in love with her. And I think that it does a great job of being suspenseful, and like, again, with the Lynchian and what the hell is going on here, and all of that. It does a very good job of it all. I think it may wrap it up too nicely with a bow at the end for some people. I said that for Shane specifically. And I get that, and I think that's where it hurts. The film suffers with a lot of the critic reviews, but I thought it worked for me. I didn't care. Yeah, the thing that makes it suck is that last scene, the last few scenes, the ending of that movie really makes you feel like you just watched like a Black Mirror episode or something, or a Twilight Zone episode. It wraps the movie up in a weird way that makes it feel like you just watched an episode of the Twilight Zone or something, instead of you just watched a movie, which I don't think matters really that much to me. Thumbs up, thumbs down, world. This movie's good, man. Go check this out. It's on HBO Max. I know a lot of you guys got HBO Max. Definitely check out Don't Worry, Darling. It is definitely worth a watch, especially if you're in the mood for something, like I said, you know, suspense, thriller, who done it kind of thing, mystery, you know. Definitely give Don't Worry, Darling a shot. But yeah, let me know in the comment section, have any of you guys checked out Don't Worry, Darling yet? I know some of you at least know what it is or know the drama surrounding it. But yeah, will you check it out? Have you? What'd you think? Definitely let us know your thoughts down in the comment section below.